Here we're asked to sketch the graph of f of x and then use that graph to sketch the inverse of f of x, or 1 over f of x, or reciprocal, I guess, maybe not inverse. So when we're doing this here, I need to first find all my intercepts. So I have an x-intercept or 0, -3, and positive 4.5. So my sketch from here, again, just kind of a generic sketch, looks kind of like this when I'm graphing that. In orange here, I'm going to now use what I know about reciprocals to graph. So when I do this, remember, it's just like saying 1 over all of this here. And so all of these x-intercepts that I got in my original graph are now my vertical asymptotes. So I can really, even without rewriting the equation, I should have known that there are going to be some vertical asymptotes at each of these intercepts there. And now, when I look at it, basically, because I'm just doing 1 divided by whatever it may be, then I know that whatever makes this equation positive makes the whole equation positive. So what that means is that anytime, like let's talk specifically about this here in brown, this part of the graph of my original function, all values were positive. So what that means is that when I graph this, every single value should be positive. And so in this situation, I'm just going to add one more asymptote here. That is my horizontal asymptote, which, because I'm not adding anything to the outside, I'm going to have an asymptote here at 0. So now I'm going to erase some of my graph here just to show you what the next graph is going to be, which I will do here in green. So erase a little bit here, because I know that all of those are going to be positive. I know that all of these values should be negative. Then I know that all of these values will be negative, and all these values will be positive. So a very generic sketch on this, but I should be able to see the reciprocal based off of where my original graph landed within those pieces. So the purple was my original, I'll go ahead and sketch this again one more time, was my original function, whereas the green is the sketch of the reciprocal function.